Happy Saturday morning, friends. Welcome back to our show. This is a little bit weird because it's not me and Aubrey. We have the first guest of the show.
What's up?
This is my brother Josh. He's a really cool guy, and I'm happy to have him on a video anyway, but the reason he's on this video today is that Josh is 14, and he is doing great, and he wants to do van life. Isn't that right, Josh?
Yeah. I'd love to convert a van in a couple years.
So what I wanted to do was just bring him on. He doesn't have a van yet. He's got a ton of great drawings he's going to show off today. But I just wanted to show you guys, basically, as a younger guy who just kind of has his sights set on it, what he's doing. If you're younger, I don't know if this is helpful or not, but I find this really inspiring as someone who's part of the community. And I think a lot of people, especially older people, tend to get burnt out from like the grind of a 9-to-5 or whatever. And this is their recourse. Josh, on the other hand, is kind of unique here because he's starting before you've even really started.
Yeah.
Definitely career, but really like most things in life. And he's starting with this different perspective of the world, these different expectations, and this different, I guess, values and what success looks like, wouldn't you say? Mm-hmm. So, that's enough of me talking. Josh, we're going to just show off some of your drawings. We're going to hear about your goals for building the van, and cool. I'm excited to hear about it. Tell me why you want to do van life. What inspires you about it?
We've moved. I think we're about to move again.
I think this will be
my 7th time.
Yeah, it's a
I'm
lot.
14, and it'll be my 7th time to move. Yeah. I think that kind of caused me to not hold on to homes because I've been moving around so much that I haven't really had the chance to get connected to one place. Yeah. And it's been all over Texas. And I think also another thing that I really like about my mom, she so values traveling. And so we've traveled once a year at least. Mm-hmm. We're about to go visit my brother, see him graduate from boot camp, and go up to North Carolina. And I think it's so cool that I've seen all these places traveling. Yeah. I just fell in love with traveling and fell in love with seeing nature.
What's your favorite place you've ever traveled?
Oh, that's hard. I love Crater Lake in Oregon. Yeah. It's just that place is just so gorgeous. You're just standing there this is truly incredible. Awesome. And I also love the redwoods in California. Just being to climb over everything, just being I want to jump on top of this 30-foot tall stump.
Right.
It's pretty dope.
What makes you desire to make this a full-time lifestyle before you even start your career?
That's hard. I think seeing how well it's worked out with y'all, because before y'all started doing van life, I'd always thought, well, if I want to travel, I should get a nice house, but I would fly everywhere. Yeah. And then you started a van. I was like, what the crap is this? You can just get a van and turn it into a house? I was like, this is dope. And so I started thinking about it, thinking about the opportunities, and I was like, well, it's worked out for them, and they love it, and it's traveling, and I was just I need to do this. This is incredible. So let's talk about your actual goal for the van.
Josh has got some pretty sick mock-ups. How many drawings do you think you've done by now?
30, probably.
This boy's drawn all over the place.
I've just been nonstop drawing from this van.
All right, and I like his idea. He's we already talked about this when we said things we wish we would have done, but draw a lot of mock-ups. Josh is doing the right thing here. He's drawing up every iteration he can possibly imagine, isn't that right? Mm-hmm. Figuring out what he wants to do. So, why don't we start with what do you want to start with?
I want to start with
kind of the top-down view? This right here is our view.
Please forgive any misspellings. I suck at spelling.
You're already forgiven, Josh. So, tell me, why don't you talk us through
my van is going to be built a lot like Morrison, actually,
which is our van.
Yeah, but the one difference, or the biggest difference, is I think I'm going to take out this bed, as you see here, and the bed is actually going to be underneath the floorboards. So you'll be able to have dinner. We'll have a table that can pull down, and you can have dinner on top of your bed because there'll be a layer of wood on top of the bed. And so you can see that there's a folding table. I think. I have lots of books. I love books. I can't stop reading books. Yeah. And so I very much value having a bookshelf, a pillar of books. And I'm just gonna have my camera stuff, clothes, outdoor clothes, big jackets and stuff. So yeah, that's pretty much that.
And is this gonna be a Sprinter van?
Yes, that's the plan.
Okay. So that's your Sprinter van. Now, are you building this just for yourself, or you plan to have a partner by then, or what?
Actually, I plan to have a dog. I want a dog.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. I want a German Shepherd. I love German Shepherds.
So you want a German Shepherd? Well, where's he gonna sleep?
So this is the
time to segue to number 2.
All right.
I can show it while you talk about it.
That
is this the kitchen?
Oh. Yes, this is like the kitchen / some of the storage area, and right here is gonna be the dog space. There's like the bed, and I have some contraptions that I've actually looked up for dogs. There's going.
I see the bone in there. It's pretty
yeah. I was I was bored at night, and so I was like, I'm just gonna put in like bones and like a random plant right there, just random stuff. I don't know.
Keep telling me.
But yeah, this is like the kitchen. I'm gonna have like storage, battery. I'm planning on having solar power like Morrison does.
Okay. What about under here?
Over here? Oh, this is gonna be the fridge. With the fridge, it's different for me because I really value having a stand-up fridge compared to a fridge that you pull out and open.
Kind of like Dynamo Ultimas?
Yeah.
We've got the gray water and the clean water right here. A sink. Is that a stove?
Yeah.
Are you gonna have a similar stove to us, like a camp stove?
Yeah. I just want it to pull out of the side like this.
Storage capacity. So, I love it, dude.
Cool.
And then as a final map here, guys, we have outside. Don't you love this? This is actually key. This is a great idea to print out little like prints of the van itself. But I'm gonna step in real quick and give them a quick summary. This is what the picture we just showed of how far the kitchen's gonna go, the bookshelf, and then we've got the retractable table and the mattress and everything. So enough about the van. I just want to share that with you guys because I think that it inspired me so much hearing Josh come up with these iterations. But we were talking about like how we can make this a reality, right? Because a Sprinter van is not cheap. So are you planning to start by buying a Sprinter van, or what's your plan?
My plan for this is I want to join the Air Force Reserves while I go into college.
Okay.
And so it'll help me pay for college, help me have some. Of course, I want to have a regular job before I go to college.
Right.
And during that time, I want to buy. What is that car's name? The Toyota?
Like a 4Runner?
Yeah, Toyota 4Runner. I wanted to buy like a Toyota 4Runner and get someone to clear out the back and put in some basic stuff. Like it won't be like a house for a back. Right. But I want to be able, so like if life's stressing me out or something, I could just
head off to the national park.
Go to the national park.
So throw like a bed space, a little storage space, maybe you could throw a fridge like this, just pop that in there.
Yeah, just like
honestly,
little things
dude,
so I could survive a weekend.
You could even start testing out with solar. You could throw one solar panel on top of it, and you could, something like this, the beautiful thing about this is like a battery like that, or really whatever battery you use, you could move into another space, and you could add more panels later.
So you're like gradually building up to the van. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense.
I think that is such a brilliant idea, Doug, because like a 4Runner, you could find one for maybe $5 or $6 grand, right? A used one. The Sprinter used, you're looking at more like 10 grand at least.
Sprinters are really expensive.
And then you got to deal with extremely expensive maintenance. You got to realistically need another car to get around if you're, unless you're literally just like working on the road and living full time like us. But if you're like, say, in the reserves or whatever. Yeah. So like a 4Runner, you could take all that stuff out of the back whenever you needed it, and you could pop up in the seats for more people, or you could like take it on a weekend thing and pop the seats down and just slide your builds in. What's your timeline for that? When do you want to have that? When do you want to make that happen?
So like, I want to be able to get a job this year. So I'm 14 right now, and there are a couple companies that hire 15-year-olds. Yeah. And there's like no one that hires at 14. Yeah. So I want to get a job when I turn 15. Hopefully a job where I can bike to. So I want to save up some money.
So you save for that 4Runner, baby.
Yeah. I'm saving for that 4Runner. So hopefully by the time I turn like 17, it shall have enough money just to buy a used 4Runner.
That's awesome.
And
that's that.
Yeah. Have that during college. After college, buy the van, convert it.
Sweet.
Take off.
Do it. Don't give up on it.
All right.
Do it. Absolutely, dude. I'm proud of you, man.
Thanks, man.
Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Hopefully you found this fun and inspiring, and it gives you a good boost to your next week. Shows Josh some love and support and advice in the comments here. Tips and tricks and tips for him. Hit him up.
All right.
One last little, what do you call that?
Announcement?
Yeah. PSA. Yeah. My little brother Caleb, he's 12. He's my other brother, or my other little brother, 3. He's the funniest guy ever, and he is announcing his own channel. He's launching it. It's called Real Talk, and It's very funny. He's just a very expressive guy. I'm gonna include a couple clips here, but we want to get him monetized, and that requires 1,000 subscribers, and it requires 4,000 hours of watch time. So go watch his first video if you can. Leave a like and a comment, and really just show him some love. He's 12 and really like is excited about this, and I think it's amazing stuff. I think it's hilarious.
Welcome to Real Talks with Caleb, where we have real talks. Why I decided to do Real Talks with Caleb is I feel like things need to be talked about that people don't talk about, and I just feel like people should hear the word.
Go check him out, show him some love, like and subscribe, and thank you guys for sticking around. We will see you later.